Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. I'm Keith Zubro. It's time for the catch of the day. Today we have Josh Eldridge. Josh, July 4th was just here. What was it like to be up in Chatham?
It was awesome. The crowd came out. Everybody was out in support. It was just a day to remember.
How was the parade?
So many people, man. It was such a surprise. I mean, new town of Chatham had a lot of support for all things that go on, but it was probably 40,000, 50,000 people out there.
So when you guys got here, there was probably 4,000 to 7,000 people in the entire city, and then you walked down Main Street. Were you surprised to see that many people?
So surprised. And like just the support they had for us as a whole. Everybody was cheering. Everybody was asking for schedules. Everybody wanted to know when we were playing. It was really reassuring and cool.
And then you get here to Veterans Field to take on the Orleans Firebirds, a 7-2 win. What was the atmosphere like?
It was great. And I mean, we were still kind of fired up from the parade. I mean, the show, we really wanted to get the fans to show. I mean, especially with a big win like that against his crosstown rival, it was awesome.
So, in other baseball news, you guys have passed now the temporary contracts. Know that these are the guys you're going to be with for the rest of the season. How do you like the crew?
We're looking good. We're looking good. And it's just great to get with the team that we're going to have for the rest of the season. I mean, it's always tough losing people, but now we know we'll all be together for the rest of the year, which is reassuring and good. Well,
you're one of the guys that kind of knows you're going to be penciled into the outfield every single time. What's it like playing out there here at Veterans Field, and which is your favorite outfield position?
I mean, it's awesome, and I love playing all three, actually. I mean, I played left all year at school, so that's definitely where I'm most comfortable, but I love center, right. I mean, as long as I'm out there, it doesn't matter.
Your favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr. How do you kind of model your game after him?
I just try to go hard, especially on defense, because, I mean, he would crash in the wall. He'd do everything it took to get to the ball, so I try to do the exact same thing.
So your defense has been good, but your offense at Old Dominion was unreal. How was it like playing there? You had 50 RBIs.
I mean, it was great. I just thought if runner was on base, just get the job, get him over, get him in, and it just worked out for me.
Is there a certain pitch or area of the plate that you really look for?
I always look away because, I mean, back at school, a lot of guys throw outer half, especially with their fastball, so I usually look that way and look soft in, and that's where I get a lot of my RBIs. People try to sneak curveballs in on me.
Now in college, you're kind of playing for a conference championship and, of course, a national championship. The Cape's a little bit different. How do you approach your game up here?
I mean, it's almost the exact same. I mean, especially for me, because last year we weren't eligible for a conference tournament because we were actually switching conferences. So up here, this kind of is like my college season. So I hope that we can just keep rolling and stay in first place and just ride this thing out.
Played in the Coastal Plains League last year. How does the competition differ here in the Cape?
One thing about the Cape is the relievers are usually better than the starters, which is just, I mean, it's a great experience as a hitter, of course, to get to see and face the top arms in the country.
Now you guys have a whole lot of coaches out here. What is kind of the approach from each individual coach that's kind of helped you out? Like in terms of John Schiffner, how's it like playing under him?
It's great, and I mean, anything, if he's busy, we have so many other coaches and so many other resources for us to go to. I mean, we can be out here whenever we want, getting swings, taking ground balls, getting pop flies. I mean, so we all get to model our game and get better whenever we want to.
One thing that makes Chatham so special is that it goes beyond baseball. What's your favorite thing to do off the field?
The beach. I mean, there's the beach everywhere you turn here, which is just awesome, because I'm from an area where we have a lot of beaches too, but there's one main beach, Virginia Beach, right by my school. But here, I swear, every turn you make, there's a beach, water somewhere.
Well, that's definitely my favorite thing to do up here in Chatham. Josh, thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Back to Brandon Liepaper for more of the Anglers Extra pregame show.